Alright, hello everyone! Welcome! So, I've got a plan because being a shinobi is hard. It's hard work. And so I've got some completely different plan for today. And I'm hoping it's going to be a ton of fun. I think it should be a ton of fun. Let's get that to a nice level. I hope that's a nice level. I think that should be a nice level. So basically, this is going to take a little bit of setup because there's a lot to go through here. But basically, what I'm going to do is I've got a list. Hello, PXLDNKY77. How's it going? I've got a list that a friend has compiled for me of great things to put on a t-shirt. And so we're going to choose some of our favorites here. And then we'll put them on some t-shirts and maybe some other merch. And do some designing, which should be a lot of fun, I think. But first thing I need to do is actually do some switching up around here. So we're actually going to go into here. Do you believe what I rebranded? Ah, okay, gotcha. We're going to go in here and we are going to take our display capture. And I think we'll switch it to this one. I think that might be nicer. Because I do like doing my designing on my tablet. So hopefully I just won't be looking down too much. But basically, we got to figure out this list first. And then we'll put it into a text document and I'll make it look all fancy. So let's bring up a text file. And we've got a lot of options here. So there's some that I know I want to do. And we'll see what it is. I think we could do a really cool design for the quote, I want to be... Whoa, hello. I want to copy you. For the quote, I want to be news, not a statistic. That seems like a pretty good one. Let's see here. We've got, what doesn't kill you makes you violently ill. That's a good quote, but I don't have any great ideas for how I can use that. Good at smacking things, but not hands. I have an idea for. So I think that one could work. Let's see. Okay, I can feel your toes. I'm gonna compile some of my favorites, and then we'll have to probably see what we can do with it. Shy Pooper is a good one. One right makes another wrong less bad. Oh, I did not copy that. Man, there's so many good. Oh no, did I... Shoot. Did I do something to that? Did I delete it or something? When are you going to play Pizza Tower? Honestly, I just learned about it, and probably at some point because it looks really cool. What was it? What was the quote? Shoot, I don't want to forget it. What was it? Come on, help me think here. Can I just undo? Oh, I can, thank goodness. Okay. Dumpy where it counts. That's a good one. I'm thinking for a pair of pants or something. Okay, awful example for the kids, but the vibes are there. Would be so good, but I don't think I have a good idea of how to properly visualize it for merch. But we could do something with that. Okay, I could do a lot with Larry Boy Fetish. Cozy but stressed. That would make a great blanket. And mug. Could be a set. I'm not an alcoholic if I support farmers. We can do something with that one. Don't buy pants if you can't fill them. That's another good one. Hey, Rabbit, how's it going? You came. Welcome. Oh, this is a great one. Wrestle me, I'm greasy. Average at best. Another good one. Good, you're good? Nice. We've got a whole quote here. We'll have to make it really theological. Gotta wear a lot of socks to fill those shoes. About Solomon's concubines. You wanna play Pizza Tower? At some point, we'll see when. It probably won't be too recently, because I have been extremely tired as of late. I'm about to cause a domestic violence. Sounds like something we could have some fun with. Perfect. Okay, those are the top ones that we got. So let's save this text file. What? Why won't you let me name you? Why can't I name you? What am I doing? We are gonna make some merch and have a lot of fun while doing it. Okay, you should be able to go somewhere here, right? Okay, I saved you, but now I want to rename you. Hang on, I could have renamed it. Let's close that. Okay, this is going to be called... T-shirt ideas. No. Merch. Quotes. That's better. Okay, so we got our merch quotes. Let's bring this in so we can see it without needing to be all extreme here. Text. There we go. This is going to be merch. And we're going to read it from a file. Where are you? I put it somewhere in here, but I can't find it. Oh no. It is looking for text files. Did it not save to the right spot? Where did you save to? Assets 2D. So it should be in here. But I don't see it anywhere. Why don't I see it? Okay, let's open it in Notepad. It all works. It's type file. Why is it type file? It should be text file. Format. Edit. File. Save as. Text document. Merge quotes. There we go. Now it's a text document. I don't know why it was just a weird file. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Okay. Let's go with... You know, white should be fine, but let's see what we can do about this. Let's get a black Arial. Let's, you know, its alignment is good. Let's move it down a bit. All the way down here. I'm just gonna shrink her down a good bit here because it's currently taking up a ton of space. Now, why is it so weird? It should be... It's only displaying a certain amount here, but let's see if we can fix that. Text transformation? No. Vertical? No. Vertical alignment is top, left. I think that's what we want. Wait, what? Hang on a second here. Why do we only have 3? Hey, Shamir, welcome. We don't want that. Oh, then now we can select the lines. Gotcha. But I just want all of it. How do I just get all of it? Select font, maybe? Oh, font size. That's probably the issue. Let's drop it down to like 10. How's that? That's tiny now. But that's looking way better. We can actually fit everything on here. I think. Almost, kind of. But now it's so grainy, and I don't like that. Nobody likes that. You know what we'll do? We will unlock this. We'll move this to underneath me here. Okay. And then we'll grab this. And I might have to do some editing to the text file. Okay, so if we can keep everything kinda within this range. Let's see if that'll fit things better. Oh yeah, that works way better. Okay, so now we can bump up the font again. Try 26. Does it cut off? Hopefully not. Haha! It doesn't. It comes very close, but it doesn't. So that's a good amount to go with, I think. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll just bring it up to there, probably. Okay. So these are our options. And now I can bring this back into place down here. There we go. So now we've got a couple of items right here, and that's what we want. Okay, so we're gonna get going with this then. Let's open up our merch thingamabob and our editor of choice. Where do I keep my websites? There it is. No, that's not right. Extra. Here we go. I hope I'm not gonna like leak any important information here. Once this loads, we will see. Okay. I wish that they had like a template that you could just download and use that for all the merch, but this will have to do. Okay, so I think what we're gonna start off with I know that we can design a blanket, and that's super easy. So we need a 4600 by 5600. And that's probably gonna have to be like a, let's go 400 DPI. That looks pretty good. Okay, so the one we're starting off with, because I'm gonna get rid of this pillow because it's in my way. The one we're gonna start off with is, I think, let me see here. Cozy but stressed. That's the one I want to start off with. Because I've got a great plan for it. So basically, what I'd like to do is we'll have to see about some sort of something for I'd like a mascot for this, if that's possible. I don't know how good my sketching is gonna be. It could be a little bit sketchy, but we're just gonna start off. Do you guys think we should do it vertical text or horizontal? Because if we do it vertical, it'll look great on a bed. If we do it horizontal, it'll look better when you like wrap up in it. And I'm not sure which one to go with exactly. But I'm kind of thinking it might be better to go sideways like this. Just because, like, it kind of just fits it better, you know? So let's find a incredible font for this. I mean, Consolus does look a little bit on the stressed side. What's like the font of all those like live, laugh, love things? Because that could also be a great inspiration. They're kind of all over the place, but usually it's in handwriting. Handwriting could be a good one, you know? That actually it is not the worst idea. If we did like a script look. Let's see here. Definitely not Bali. I mean, this is a nice artsy one. Definitely looks like very proper for that sort of thing. We could go with this. Nah, it's not nice enough of a script. That's like Disney parent vibes. I would like to look through you, please. Okay. .h merch, you better know it. That's what we're doing. If I can find a good... I might even have to look on Google Fonts, because I don't know if I have any good scripts. Good scripts. That was not too bad. I am actually not minding this Poirot one. It does look kind of vibey for it. And I don't think I actually have any like good handwritten scripts. Let me quickly take a look on Google Fonts. So what are we looking for here? We would like handwriting. Something like this could be good. Or this, like a thicker, like beefier boy. This is what, Pacifico? Download the family. That's not too bad of one. This one's also not too bad. It's got a nice large W, which is always a good thing to have in a suburban household. Okay, let's see. Now I gotta remember where my fonts folder is. Okay, let's grab those. I think I just had them sitting in, yes, a folder here. Oh, do I have to unpack them? That's not fun. Okay, let's paste those in. And extract here. And now we've got... got that one. We've got dancing, and we've got this one, Pacifico. So let's see if we can't drag and drop those. Maybe, possibly. Drag and drop to install. We got at least one of them installed. Oh, there we go. There's, I think, two. Maybe. No. Maybe not. Let's see here. Pacifico. There we go. We gotta do this one at a time. There we go. Okay. So let's see here now. We've got dancing. That is very that has some feeling to it. Okay, what other ones did we get? Pacifico, not totally feeling it. It kind of is a little bit too wide. And then Satisfy. That one's not bad, but I'm really feeling this one. This has got something to it. And now I feel like, are we able to, what kind of colors are we able to have on this thing? Let's see. Is it just embroidery, or is it actually like something else we can do? Because I'm wondering if like we could create a pixel layer here and then add some noise to it. And now we gotta get a background in here for the noise to show up on. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we gotta put the noise on the background. Maybe. No, wait. I want just this one on that. No, wait. Just select this. I don't want that. There we go. That's got some feeling to it. I wonder if we can increase the size of the noise. I doubt it, unless we just scale this thing up, or does it scale with pixels? It probably scales with pixels, which is not exactly what we want. But I mean, we can see what we can do. Oh, that's not going to be good though. Okay, well, let's just export this really quickly. And stay for 5 more minutes. Alrighty. And let's export this. Just pop it on our desktop for the moment. And that'll let us play around with things. So let's add new, add to your gallery. I feel like I'm underwater right now. It's amazing. Where is it here? I know I put it here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so this is how it'll show up on the blanket. We don't want to do that. Okay. It's looking pretty basic at the moment, and I'd like to add a little bit more to it. Oh, so it is. Oh, wait a second. Ho, we could go crazy with that. But I don't want that. Why did it export at 300 DPI? Specifically did it at 400. That's weird. I wish I could rotate this somehow, but anyone got any ideas on how to make this really creative? Like, I'm sure that there's something I'm missing. That would just be incredible. Ooh, actually, I got an idea. I don't think I'll be able to do it very good, but hear me out on this one. Let's see, can I rotate my canvas? I would love it if I could. That doesn't do anything for me. Oh boy, I really made a blunder with this one. Can I just edit it? Edit defaults. Doesn't look like it. Okay, but basically, think about this, right? Okay, so we're gonna have, let's grab the paintbrush here and a new pixel layer. Let's just hide that for now. Now, let's grab some nice warm orange. So we're gonna have like a nice, this is a horrible fire, but a nice warm fire, right? With some nice wood logs. Right? And then we're gonna have, I'm thinking probably making him like a little bit of a bluish white, because that might contrast really nice with the orange. But he's basically just going to be a ball. With some black legs. And arms. And then he's just going to have the most like craziest stare ever with like let me see if I can get a good brush for this. Oh, come on. What happened to my, stop it. Okay. Textures, maybe I would find something like that in. Ah, here we go. Kind of like this like little hairlet type of texture coming off of him like that. That is my that is my vision for this. And we'll see how that one goes. Okay. So now I just got to do this a little bit better here. So bear with me. I would like a shape. We're just going to make him like a nice little oval. Maybe a little bit more squished though. And tilt him a bit. And then we're going to have to grab a cylinder. Okay, so this one, we're going to make like a nice light bluish. Very light bluish. And now we need to make these logs. And that's going to be a fun thing to do. Because I hate perspective in 2D. Let's grab a bit of this brown here. Okay, and let's grab, then we can grab a rectangle, should be able to. Then we can lighten up this portion because that's the end cap of the log. And if we squish it over like that, it should look more log-like. And then what we can do is we can duplicate this, I think. Bring it over to the other end and like darken it. Something like... No, we might just have to... No, that doesn't do it. Have it the same color, probably. That looks like a log. That looks like actually a pretty good log. I'm impressed with my log. What do you guys think of my log? Okay, we're gonna group that. Group that. So now we got 2 logs. Let's flip it and place one here. And then we're gonna grab one. Just have it sitting like that. And now for this one though, since it's facing the camera, we actually want this to show more log. And that's actually looking kind of like a fire, if I do say so myself. It looks like fire. Well, actually, it looks like a pile of logs. I think we'll do one more right here. Kind of right there. Put that one to the bottom. And what we're going to do is we're going to take all of these and give them a bit of a shadow. Kind of like that. And but that really messes up with this one here. So what are we going to do about that? What happens if we just turn off the shadow for that one? No shadow for you. Actually, it might all just look better without... We could fake a shadow instead. That might be better. Because all we have to do for that is just get an ellipsis around here. Kind of flat like that. Throw her down here. Go in like something like that. Oh, boy. Let's bring this whole piece up. Go with something like that, I think. And just make that nice and dark. And blur it a bit. Less blur. The harder contact will make it seem like things are actually there. Maybe less opacity though. There we go. That's starting to look like a shadow now. And then all we got to do as well is probably grab a trapezoid. Just make a trapezoid right there of equally darkness. Or darker. Probably something like that. Because that can also give off the effect of ash, I think. And then this one we might be able to get away with blurring just a bit. Yeah, that makes it look a little bit more natural, I think. Okay, and then we're going to grab... Ooh, actually, this droplet would be good for fire, probably. At least for a couple of flames. Oh yeah, this will be perfect. Okay, so we're going to grab this one. We're going to duplicate it. We're going to make a nice big fat one. And that's going to actually be the ultimate flame. And that one's going to be more red, I think. But not that red. Something like that, probably. And not quite that big. Something like that, I think. And then let's move this over something like that, probably. And maybe this portion... Tuck it in a bit. And then let's grab this one and duplicate it again. And just rotate. Oh, that's skewing. Oh, interesting. Let's just rotate it. And we'll just get these kind of to originate from the center. Stick this one out this way a bit. That one a bit more this way. And then we'll get... Whoop. See, this one will be our lightest one, I think. So let's make that one a bit more yellow. And then this one, we can move the point to like there. Get it to spike out that direction. Something like that. We got a nice little fire going. And what we can do is just grab all these then. And just blur them a tiny bit to give it a bit of that... you know what we might actually just do is grab another ellipsis and draw a circle around the area. A nice big circle. Just crank that up like that. We're going to have that to be... I think we're going to want that to be color burn? Linear burn? Linear burn? How's that? Let's see here. What do we want this to look like? Yeah, probably linear burn. And then on our Eggman, we'll just give him a nice like little cutout on his body here. That's going to be like a hot spot. So I just want to get this thing kind of looking. Let's get this to be, come on, so that it basically only shows up on where he is, like that. There we go. So now he's looking warmer, but we got to find the right patch where it actually looks like he's warm and not purple. You know what, actually, if I just duplicate this and then mask this one to this, then we can take that to normal and bring it back to a nice warm shade. Just bring down the opacity, and he's gonna look nice and toasty there. And we're actually gonna copy our shadow and bring it over to him. And we're going to want him to be on top of the shadows, but behind the logs. And we might take this and just blur it a little bit. Something like that. Oh man, my foot's falling asleep. And then we're going to give him 2 nice big eyes. And I don't know where they're getting added. Getting added all the way at the bottom. Why at the bottom? Okay. So then we're going to take this one and we're going to have to adjust this one a bit because it's going to have to squish a bit because he's actually going to be on the side of his head. Like so, I think. Something like that. So what we're going to do then is we're going to take this, copy that, make it smaller, make it black, not the outline, the fill. And then we want these, we want another version of this. Actually, I wonder if we can just make these also in here. No, that would, oh, no, wait. No, okay. So we're gonna have to, let's grab this again and turn this into a mask. No, that's not how it's gonna work. Okay, so we'll just have to copy this twice. Go like that, and go like that. So then we get the halves. That pupil is looking really creepy, but we'll just see if we can fix that. And then this one goes right here. He kind of looks like he's looking not the right way. So maybe that was not the right move to make. Let's try and get rid of these. And grab this. Copy that. There we go. He looks like he's having a death stare. And let's see how a just small ellipsis looks here. That's not looking too bad. That's not looking too bad at all, actually. And then we just need his his arms and legs. And for that, I think I'm just going to want a normal, good old brush. Something reliable. I'm still here since I forgot. Oof. Okay. Okay, let's grab these. These are the fire, and then we'll group it with the wood. And then we'll start grouping all of this fella together. Okay. So let's grab a pixel layer and drop it into here. Bye. All right. Have a good night, rabbit. Let's see if we can draw on here. Will it let me draw? Hello. I want to use this brush. Okay, won't let me. I'll come next time. Sounds good. I'm trying to draw with the black, but it won't let me. Oh, it's because I'm on the eraser. Well, shoot. Why I'm on the eraser? Okay. There we go. I want something solid, though. Okay, so then we're going to go... That doesn't look good, though. Stabilizer. We can stabilize. But you can see all the little, like, etches in it. Let me see if I can adjust that, though. Where's the stepping? Spacing. Here we go. We want it to be much less spacing. Okay. Let's see. This one needs to be underneath everything. Then we're grabbing a new pixel layer. And put this over top of everything. But I don't like how that one looks. Just try rotating that a bit, like that, or maybe just lowering it. That might be the thing to do. Put it at a bit of an angle like that, lower it like that, and then grab the one that's behind and lower that one as well. There we go. We'll grab our brush, new pixel layer. This one we want to go underneath. That's just going to go from here, like that, except not through the piece of wood. Then another new pixel layer, and this one's going to be in front of everything. There we go. That's looking not too bad. What do you guys think of that? I'm not too upset with that. I do want to kind of see though, if I shrink the pupils, he should look a lot more terrified. Oh, that one worked beautifully. Okay. I like that. I am actually quite happy with that. And so now what we want to do, I think, is, I mean, obviously, firstly, we want to grab this whole section here and group that. And that's obviously going to get rotated then. And we'll put that like that. And then we're going to have to figure out some way of making all this look okay. And what we could do actually for that is grab this portion and just shrink it down a bit. We don't want the line height. We want the font size, I think. Something like that, and then we do actually want the line height. Possibly. Yeah, something like that. And then what we can do is, I think, we're going to actually add on more to this. So we're going to take that teardrop shape that we had before, wherever it was, right here. Actually, I wonder if I have some grass brushes. I feel like I should somewhere. If I don't, they're probably pretty easy to get my hands on. Do I have stamps that are grass? Let's get rid of this. We got fog, we got rain, we got snow. Okay, I'm positive that somewhere around here. Ooh, we've got watercolors. That might come in handy. These are spray paint stamps. Sprays and splatters. Okay, let's do some digging here. Because I think I know of a place where I can find some brushes. Let's go drawing and painting. Grass. Yes, I want to search for grass now. Get out of my face. We obviously don't want to pay anything. Can this please go away? Yes, I searched for grass. Thank you. I found grass. Okay. Come on, Gumroad. Really? There we go. Grass. 0. So these are all free. These are some pretty nice brushes, actually. We'll see if they work with Affinity. Oh, do I have to really do this every single time? Hey, Sam. We are making merch. Why did it take me back here? They gotta figure this website out. I don't want 3. That's pretty nice. Okay, there we go. Fur and hair brushes, that would be helpful, but I don't think we need it right now. But those are some pretty nice looking fur and hair. Oh, but it's $15. What happened to my filter? Who changed my filter? I don't want to pay anything. Ooh, this looks actually really cool. I wish there was just like a quick add to cart button. Okay, but I think probably this looks like it might have something for us. Oh my goodness, every time you do it. What happened to the ones I saw before? I saw some nice ones over there. Okay, well, we should have some good grass. I want to find trees. If I can. Man, this website is painful. Are we even doing anything right now? Search for trees. Thank you. I don't know if y'all noticed, but these aren't trees. Hey, tree brush. Okay, I want to remember you. And you. But you're not the type of tree I need. Okay, we'll see if we can just make some trees that look good enough. I wonder if I can add these to my cart and they'll update with it. They will. Would you look at that? Oh my. Oh wow, okay. All brushes. Yeah, we want all brushes. Hopefully these will work in Affinity. Okay, we probably want this one. And let's try this one. Okay. Let's open up that spot. extract, cut, move that over to here. Let's make a new folder here called brushes. Paste these in here. Extract. Woo. Let's hope everything is going okay. And nothing crashes too badly. Okay, so we got our flowers in there, supposedly. Let's see if we can't import those. So let's go, I think it's up here, right? Import brushes. No matches. Oh, it's looking for an affinity file? Come on. You know better than that. That's the one really sucky thing about using Affinity. I love the program, but everything is designed for Photoshop, and it sucks. Let's try import assets, maybe? What do you want from me? I just want a tree and some grass. Shoot. Okay, well, maybe none of these will work. That's not fun. Okay, let's see if we can do some stuff by hand here. I wish I made this the other way, but that's okay. Actually, you know what? It probably would be worth it to just go new. This one is, what is it, 45? Shoot. 46 by 56. Let's go new. So let's go 56 by 46. And that's going to be 400 DPI. Create. And then we're just going to copy this whole file. Except for that. Hello. There we go. There we go. And then wait, what's going on with this? This isn't the right aspect ratio. Am I wrong about that? 5600 by 4600. 5600 by 4600. Nope, that's supposedly correct. But that one looks longer. Must just be a weird perspective thing. Okay, but now we got it the right way. So we're gonna go down like that, I think, and then let's open this up. I want to grab one of our logs. flip it, bring it over this way, scale it up. This is gonna go underneath our man here. Kind of like that. So he's leaning up against it. And then we're gonna grab our shadow for our man. Just create a little contact shadow right there. And that one probably could be blurred a little bit. Hang on, why isn't it blurring? That's because it's the wrong thing. Which one are we looking at? This one. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of contact there. What we can also do for this one, since it's a big one, and it's kind of going to stand out a bit. Let's go in here and let's grab this, and then let's just Control J, scale it down a bit, and give it a lighter color, I think. Something like that. And Control J, and then give it a darker color. And Control J, give it a lighter color. Darker, lighter, darker, lighter. You know, something so it kind of looks like we got a whole wood tone going on here. And what I'm noticing is that the perspective doesn't quite look right. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate that all the way around. And it still looks very off. So what we're going to want to do is actually take this original here. Control J. We're going to scale it down and then bump it over a bit. That way. And then we're going to make it a bit lighter. And then we can copy that, and now they'll all kind of tuck back a bit. Something like that, I think. I'd say that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? So there's our log now. Now we need to make some grass. And for that, we'll bring out this boy again. We'll just make it nice and thin and nice and green. Probably nice, like lush, but like dark green. Something like this. So that's a pretty good blade of grass. And then what we'll do is we'll just bring this to the very front of everything. And then I'll grab something to be our ground plane. So we'll just follow basically this line right probably about here. That's going to be our ground plane. And now I see that it could darken a bit more. Since we're, you know, at night, probably, I'm assuming. We'll see how this turns out as a blanket, but I'm hoping it turns out good. And then we'll grab our blade of grass, grab this green, match it up, bend it one way, Control V, bend it the other way, rotate it a bit, move it out, Control J, have it like that. Then we got like a nice little 3 sprigs that we can group. And then we can just like rotate it and have it like a tuft sticking out right here. And then we can even go into it and grab like this one and move it over to this side. Right, so it's kind of like on both sides coming out like that. And we'll grab that again. We'll just flip that horizontally. Go kind of like so, I think. Okay, and then we can edit that again. Okay, and then this one I think is going to be varied enough that we can actually copy that and just move it, kind of like scale it down a bit here, but then just kind of grab that and then just copy it. And where'd it go? It's way over there. Okay. Where'd the new one go? There it is. So now these two here can actually go behind everything. There we go. And then we're gonna make some trees. So I'm gonna grab this piece here. We don't want the whole thing. We just want the brown chunk. This part. We're gonna thin it down a little bit, I think. We are gonna grab this one and just extend it up like this. And then we're gonna convert to curves. And we're just gonna bend it a bit like this. Something like that. So it kind of feels like the area is closing in. We'll Control J. And flip that horizontally. And I think we'll just... let's see here. What are we going to do for that one? This one needs to go behind everything. You know what? That really makes this one look nasty, so let's just make that a bit bigger there. And then we'll grab that for that cut edge there, so it doesn't look as harsh. But I do want to do something different with this one. And also, why are these in here? There we go. Okay, so we're going to tuck this one over just a wee bit more like that and kind of thin it down, I think. Possibly. Like that. So it kind of sways. It has some variation, you know? And then we're going to go in and grab ourselves a triangle. And hopefully this actually works. So this triangle is going to be sitting like that. Okay, so that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. We'll see if we can make it look a little bit more attractive, though. So let's drag this one out. I think that looks varied enough, probably. Let's just make sure that it's not the exact same green as the grass. I think I probably want to make it a bit more bluey green. Something like that, probably. And then what we're just going to do is, I think, grab a good chunk of these. Let's actually just group this. If I can, if it'll allow me. There we go. For the moment, we'll just go like that, possibly. What is going on with this? That is not working. What happens if we just throw this on this way? That looks spiky. That looks very spiky. Okay, we aren't going to go with that. Also, this is going to have to get thrown underneath everything. Except for those. And the text is going to have to go above the trees, I think. I'm not exactly happy with that. I wish there was an easier way of getting like a tree print. I wonder if I could just draw a tree easier. Hang on, let me grab my pen tool here. Let's just go about here. What? Where'd my pen tool go? Pen tool. Okay, and that fill is going to be dark green. And let's just grab this and push it to up here. Move it out a bit. That's looking not too bad, actually. That's looking pretty good. I'm kind of happy with that. I do think we can tweak it a bit, though. And we do have the bluey green, which is good. Let's grab our node tool now, and then we can just go in and actually add a bit of curve to these branches. So we kind of get the general direction of the way it's growing. Like that. I think I like that. I think. Yeah, I think I like that. It kind of adds like a sharpness to them as well. So let's just do that for the other side now. Okay, we'll see how that one turns out. I'm not sold on it. It's actually not too bad. I would like a little bit more curve on it though, but we can do some adjustments here. So I think we'll grab like these ones and bring them out this way a bit. Point these down a bit more. Bring these over. Add our curves. That one not so much. I just like want a bit of curve on this one because I don't want it to feel like as jagged. I also want it to curve a bit more. So I think what we're going to do is also go in here and add in a few more points here. So we're going to go in like, just add that little bit there so it feels like the tree is actually bending and not just filling up space. And let's also bring this point down a bit more. Something like that, maybe like that. There we go. And then on this one as well, we'll just curve that a bit. I'm starting to really like this actually. Okay, so then we'll grab, I think, this one. We'll copy that and we'll actually flip it this way. Because if it's paired on this side, we put it more in the background, it's not as likely to notice the same curvature. And then we're actually going to darken this one. And then we're just going to draw ourselves a little nice tree. We can actually get rid of most of the foreground elements here. As well. Actually, I'll leave the text because it might help with the process. Okay, and then I think what we're going to do is actually move, hang on, I need the node tool here. I'm going to move this stuff to be kind of like this, I think. These ones can go up a bit. This can kind of have a bit more curve to it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to make it so that this angle's kind of like this, I think. That should be kind of like a fun little, like almost like Dr. Seuss curve. Let's bring this one out and down a bit more. Give some curve there. Something like that. We'll see how that looks once filled in. Oh, I actually like that. I might want to widen the base in some of the things, but I am pretty happy with that. I'll just darken it even more so that gives that depth effect. And what I'll do is I just kind of want to widen the base, I think, a bit more. And then we'll tuck in this one. Give it a bit more of that fun curve. And I don't want this to look quite as sharp. So we're going to give these like a slight bump here, I think. Like at that. Yeah, I think I like that. So then I think what we can do is grab this And actually, you know what? We'll design one more tree. We will do one more tree, and that'll be this one. Actually, you know what? Let's do one from scratch here. So let's well, scratch. Let's grab this one. And let's grab the nodes. We're gonna have them curve this way, obviously. Okay, something like that. Just make it a bit shorter. And then we're gonna draw out one more. We'll give it a nice wide base. Something like that, maybe. I may want to, let's see, actually, we want to move this point like that, I think. Maybe flatten the top. Bring this point out like this. Something like that, I think. Hang on. This one down a bit more. Down a bit more. Oh, where'd my curve go? Oh, shoot. Where'd my curve go? There it is. Haha. Dark green. It's gonna go over top. And we'll round it out a bit. Man, these are becoming way bigger projects than I was anticipating it to be. Okay, but now what I think I can do now is actually grab these two. We'll group them. We will duplicate them. And then we will... hang on, what? Here we go, flip horizontally. Move it back even farther. Darken them even more. Control J. Flip horizontally. Actually, you know what we might want to do? Let's grab these ones. So these two get grouped. These two get grouped. We'll delete this. We will ungroup these. You and you, no, you and you get grouped, and you get grouped. We might just make it through this one tonight. I was hoping to get through a whole bunch, but I'll be pretty happy if I get this one done. Okay, so then what we can do is we can copy that and flip horizontal. These get moved to the back. What we can actually do is just make it a bit bigger. And the nice thing is that we can actually even put it on one of these like weird skewy things and just adjust some things to add some randomness to it. But I think actually what I might do, because this is looking already pretty good. What is going on with these pixels? What is happening? Cancel. There we go. Let's see, because we do have we have 4 trees, and that's actually not bad. Let's close up this group, because that's taking up so much space. Let's actually close up most of these groups. So we've got our bud here, you know, sitting here stressed. We can grab like a nice, let's grab our background. And then what we want to do is we'll want to make this portion right here something like an overlay. Soft light, that's what we'll do. And then what we can do is add a few stars into this. Well, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. We can add a moon, though. I think that would really bump up the atmosphere. Nice little slit moon. And if we can line it up with the cozy, actually, that would be fun. And then what we can do is we can actually make this one. We'll put this behind everything. And this top one will be pure white. And then the second one will actually just be a Gaussian blur. And then we'll just duplicate it one more time and darken it a wee bit more. And blur it just a bit more, so it does have this like glowy effect. And then I think for our text itself, what we're going to do is we're going to create a rectangle that basically encompasses this whole thing, and we're going to make it a gradient, and that gradient is going to range from, hang on, this color to this color, and we're going to make it linear, I think. Is there a way of making it really harsh? There probably is. Let's see if we can figure that one out. So let's add another point, and this point is going to be this one. So I want it to be very stepped. And now let's grab the gradient tool, because that is not working out. Something there is weird. There we go. Okay. And actually we do want this radial. Come to think of it, we want it to be emanating from here, and we also want it to be flipped. So reverse it. So our brights are coming from there, and we're gonna have it about like that probably. So you can see how it gets like nice and harsh there. That's what we want. But we're going to have it so that one step is going to be like right here. And then we're going to add in another step. And then this last one is actually going to be much more red, I think. To kind of bump in that harshness. Yeah, like that. I like that. And then I'll actually bring in another one here. And we'll make this one this nice light color. And then we'll make this one like a lighter, like that. So then we can go like this. We can move these over a bit more. Bring this one out to something like that. This one out to something like that. And this one out to something like this. Right? Y'all catching what I'm doing here? And then we can just go like this. Oh, it doesn't show up as much as I would like, but let's see if we can make it show up better. So let's do that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab our one there. Let's adjust it like this, I think. So then we got that going like that. So we got like kind of this edge for this portion. We're going to bump this to like that. This one to, oh boy, possibly there. This one to maybe about there. I am liking this so far. I'm really liking this. And then I also want to just add like a little bit of a squiggle, I think. And we'll see if I can actually do this. I'm going to probably use the pen instead so that we can actually get it looking nice. I'm going to start with the line. And I'm just going to go ahead and bring it in like this. Okay, let's see how that would look. Where did my curve go? There's my curve. So let's give this a bit of stroke thickness. That's not the worst, but I would like for it to look a bit better than that. So let's see if we can't do a better job with the paintbrush. So let's go white. Let's just go. Why is it not showing up? Something like that. Very like wispy and nice looking. And then we're just gonna flip it. And there we go. I think I'm actually pretty happy with this. So let's save that. We'll save it over. Where did it go? Oh, right. This is saving it. I want to export. Export it. Over top of this one. Yep, we can overwrite. And so now, let's go ahead and delete that. Let's go here. We can delete this. Upload this one. Oh, is there an upload limit? It better not be a 2 megabyte upload limit. You know, I bet there is. That sucks. Okay, so what we'll have to do is we'll have to rasterize some of this. So I'm very happy with the fire. The entire campfire. So we're going to rasterize that. Wait a second. That's not how we do it. Rasterize those. What? No. We group them. And then we rasterize them. There we go. I grab these, we group them. And then we rasterize. And for our boy here, group it. And then rasterize. Hopefully that'll take down the file size enough. We're at still 2.3. Okay, let's grab this stuff. Control G. Rasterize. Let's grab our trees. Control G. Rasterize. Maybe our text as well. Rasterize that. So that's probably pretty intensive, actually. Let's grab all of our grass here. Oh, and actually not all of it. Let's rasterize that. We can rasterize this big log, because that's probably taken up a good bit. Now where are we at? 2.32 still? Okay, let's try a JPEG. 3.6? What if we bump it down to like 99, 95? I don't want to, but... Rasterize our grass. Control S. And can we import it as an SVG? Would that be smaller? 400 DPI. Whole document. Let's see. This is going to be... Okay, it's exporting. Let's go upload. And I don't know if it's going to open it, but oh, maybe. We'll see. Well, that thinks I'm going to quickly use the washroom. I will be right back. Okay. Does not look like it's gonna happen. So let's see what we can do about this. I also had another epiphany. And that is that... What if... Let's try taking some of these things down a bit. So let's go... Oh, I want the shadow group, but I don't want these shadows. I want the fire. But let's get rid of the... basically everything else. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to... let's see, take this. And add a outline to it. Ooh, let's not add an outline to that one. And let's just go with this and see how this does. What happens if we go with nearest neighbor? 8-bit dithered. That should drop it down a good bit. Okay. And then with that, we'll overwrite this. And it's exporting. I'm taking forever to export. Okay, but it did it. It did it. Thank goodness. Okay, add new gallery uploads. Upload new. Cozy but stressed. Hey, yellow. We're making a blanket. And we can bring this up to 300. So I think we can actually get this to fill this area. Yes, we can. I'm not hating this. It looks not bad, except that it cut the lightness of this radius. It was a gradient, but now it's not. Probably because of the 8-bit dithered. I bet that's the reason. But I think that would be okay for a blanket, especially since we can only go with white. That's why I added the black outline. So I think what we'll do is we will actually do this for now, because I've got a plan. Shouldn't the campfire be in the middle? No, because then it's centered, and nobody likes centered things. We're gonna call this the stress blankie for those times where you just want to feel stressed and warm. And we'll drop this down to like 35. Save and publish. And it'll probably take its time for that. And my internet might crash for that. Oh boy. Okay, so there you go. We got our stress blankie here. But now, what I think we can do is go back and then enable everything. And then let's see what the dimensions we would need for a hoodie are. Okay, so we got a zip-up hoodie, cropped hoodie, champion packable jacket. Would you look at that? Pullover hoodie, that's what we want. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to disable some colors here. We're going to enable, we want navy, navy, black, possibly purple, charcoal though. Those will be the ones that we want. We do not want carbon gray. We want all the dark colors. And then what we can do is we can disable the blue background here. And then Alt-Shift-S. We don't want dithered. We do want the whole document, and we're going to export. And this is going to be cozy but stressed. Oh boy. Cozy but stressed. Hoodie. And I don't know what the dimensions we need are. I did not want that. Okay, so we've got 1049 by 1049. So we can actually redo that. Make sure that this is then 1049. Unlock this. 1049. And we'll see how that turns out. We'll overwrite that. We'll add new, gallery, uploads, upload a new one. Hoodie. That should upload fairly quickly. And we'll see if it compresses the gradients or not. Oh, it does stretch it. That's not fun. Let's just okay, let's see what we need to do for this. So let's go ahead and delete that. And let's see what we can do with this. So let's go ahead and grab what we need from this, which should be all this stuff. copy it, make a new one. This is going to be 1040, 49 was it? 1049 by 1049 at 400 DPI, sorry. I'm going to paste her in there, and then we can just scale this all down. Oh, come on. Now it's going to mess everything up. Okay, let's grab these trees and just bring them down into frame a bit better. Can stretch these things up a bit. It's okay if it's okay if they feel tight a bit. And my camera froze. Give me 1 second. There we go. And then we will grab our this stuff, and we can take off the outline. And then we can grab that text, just scale it down a bit. Get it nicely centered there. And then if we export this, over top of this. Yep. And my camera froze again. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? Okay. Let's just pop this over here for the moment. Okay. So let's upload. Hoodie. And do we need to refresh the page? Reload. Upload. Hoodie. What made you come up with the name .h? It's because that is the header file in a in Unreal Engine. Now I don't know why it's cutting part of it off. Poor DPI. I'm rendering it at 100, 300 DPI. It's not this resolution. Okay, let's see what we can do about fixing that. Control-Shift-S. Okay, because this project should be at a certain DPI, and if it's not, I'm not gonna be happy. Copy. New. 1049. 1049. 400 DPI. create. Paste it in. All looks good. Control-Shift-S. Export. Overwrite. Never used Unreal Engine, used Unity for a bit before ultimately giving up on game development as a whole. Ah, I see. Yeah, Unreal's a beast to take on that is pretty daunting, and I'm nowhere near even what I would say is capable in it. But it's just got so many cool things that I keep coming back to it to even test things out. Like, so many fun things, like all the stuff they're adding with 5.2 is insane. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm about to pass out. I've been awake since 5 and school is complete. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, have a great night. Sleep well. I think we can delete some of these things as well, because I don't think I'm using much of these. Are you going to upload or are you not going to upload? There we go. Hey, DPI still sucks? What is going on with my DPI? Who's screwing with it? I'm rendering this out at the proper resolution. Will this do the proper DPI? I don't know. Let's see if it'll upload. I don't know if it'll accept SVGs though. It would be nice if they did though, because then that completely eliminates DPI, but I don't think it accepts SVG. Shoot. I don't know what the problem is. I'll figure it out. I'll try my best to figure it out. And then get back to this. Because this is not over. We've done one, and there's a lot more to do. But I think that'll be all for tonight because I'm very tired. So with that, thank you all so much for watching. I hope we'll get through at least some of this list because we've got a lot here. But that'll be all for tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you have a great rest of the evening. Bye-bye.